Hey Spirit Tribe, Gigi here with Spirit Readings, and I'm so glad and so happy that you're able to join me here today, taking a look at the month of August for Pisces. So wherever you happen to have Pisces in your birth chart, or if you're just wanting to check in on a Pisces, hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. We are going to see what changes are coming for you this month of August in your life. You know, the moon is all about changes. You know, she herself goes through her changes, her cycles, her phases from new to full. She is beautiful, wonderful, and amazing in whatever phase she happens to be in, and so are you. So we will be getting plenty of messages from Mama Moon this month of August. Please keep in mind that there are so many of us, so not everything may resonate, and that's perfectly okay. You know, you can just set it to the side for someone else or for later even. You know, it may make more sense as events continue to unfold. Anything and everything is possible when we believe. So if it doesn't apply, you just go on ahead and you let her fly. No harm, no foul, no big deal. If you are new here, please keep in mind that I have had strokes, so you know that really affects my memory. I can struggle to find my words or even get them out. I get tongue-tied. I also have tremors, which can make shuffling a bit of a challenge, especially when it feels like I'm being zapped in my hands, because you know, whenever that happens, I drop whatever I'm holding, cards included. I also have glaucoma, so sometimes I do have to bring the cards a little closer to my face so that I can see them properly. So just bear with me, you guys. You know, the messages get out the way that they are meant to eventually, right? Okay. Pisces, I lost my train of thought. Pisces, you are getting a bonus in this month's reading. Thank you so much for running the numbers up on last month's reading. If you want a chance at a bonus in your next month's reading, make sure you run them numbers up on this reading. Everything that you need to know about me, about this channel, especially if you would like to book a personal private reading, if you would like to purchase something from my wish list, like a card deck, or something for my household, something for my fur babies, or if you would like to make a donation, that can all be found in that description box down below. Now, before we get into cards, we are going to get a color message from the spirit board. So, all right, Spirit, Pisces, August 2025. What is it that Pisces needs to know here? A color message for Pisces. Okay, you have blue coming in. Are you feeling blue, perhaps? Although it is identified with feelings of sadness, the blues, this color actually promotes calm and restfulness. Blue symbolizes peace and emotional tranquility. It also inspires mental control, creativity, and clarity. Because its energy is secure and non-threatening, it is particularly helpful in creating a soothing sleep environment for young children and insomniacs. Blue is known to have a pacifying effect. Holistic healers often treat headaches and other complaints with color therapy using various shades of the color blue. It symbolizes the sky, the shielding dome above our heads, and therefore represents boundless potential and opportunities. A simple spell for blue. Whenever you are feeling sad or stressed, put on a piece of blue clothing. Avoid dark or navy blue unless they are your favorite shades of blue, because usually the lighter the shade of blue you choose, the more comforted and lighthearted you will feel. Meditating on the color blue before bedtime promotes restful sleep. So, you know, if you've been having trouble sleeping, you know, if you want a little bit of calmness in your life, maybe maybe for your child, you know, that could help soothe. I love it. All right, let's get some Queen of the Moon Oracle messages here for you this month of August, Pisces. Let's see what Mama Moon wants you to know. Thank you for your guidance, your wisdom, and your truth in all matters and in all things and at all times and in all ways. So first up, you have a number 40, long night moon for darkness coming in. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I love that song. You also have a number 7, waxing crescent 5 for nourishment coming in. I love that imagery there in that card. Let's see what else you need to know here, Pisces, for this month of August. All right, you have a number 18, waning gibbous 2 for pleasure coming in. Ooh, Stella getting her groove back maybe. And we also have a number 39, beaver moon creation coming in here. So all right, let's see what you need to know here. Number 40. All right. So long night moon darkness. This is the full moon of December. So the seeds that you are planting now, you know, especially if you're in the same hemisphere as me, December transitions from fall into winter. So, you know, a leaner time. You are entering a time of introversion, a leaner time, or a time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on in the spring, you guys. So release what no longer works for you. And the affirmation, the darkness needs to be there as much as does the light. Yes, one more time. The darkness needs to be there as much as does the light. The companion stone or metal is onyx. All right, let's see. This number 7, waxing crescent 5, nourishment. Choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Feed your values. When you are jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you are actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health, especially your mental and emotional is what is coming through. And the affirmation, I choose to nourish myself. Yes, one more time. I choose to nourish myself. And, you know, make sure you're getting plenty of rest. Make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're eating good, healthy food. Be more mindful and aware of what you're putting into your body. And the companion stone or metal is emerald, which is the birthstone of May. So planting your seeds now, you know, preparing for this leaner time, and, you know, things will come into fruition, you know, in springtime. And for us, that spring is May. So, yeah. All right, a number 18, waning gibbous 2 for pleasure. Are you taking life too intensively or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek lightheartedness at this time. Focus on what would make you happy. Schedule in activities that you find pleasurable. Do the things that make you happy. Do the things that bring you joy. The affirmation, I open myself to the pleasures of life. Ooh, yes, one more time. I open myself to the pleasures of life. And the companion stone or metal is turquoise. And, you You know, turquoise is like a blue-green, right? Sky energy, plus it's very earthy, very grounding, very stabilizing. So I love it. All right, you also have a number 39, Beaver Moon. Now, this is the full moon of November. So, you know, you have August, you have November, you have December, you have May showing up as well. So Beaver Moon creation. You can create your own destiny. Be industrious. Every creature on earth creates. You should welcome the process of creation. Save money and time. Have a reserve. So you know you're storing up for this fall, for this winter, for the leaner time when, you know, things aren't as readily available to us, right? And in May, things will start blooming again for you. And the affirmation, I am a mighty creator, creatrix. It is my birthright to create. Yes, one more time. I am a mighty creator, creatrix. It is my birthright to create. And the companion stone or metal is chrysoprase. Yes, love it. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you in the love department this month of August. So this can include yourself, you know, family, friends, significant other, literally anywhere that you have love. So if you're like, hey Gigi, I really love my job, I really love the people I work with, I love the people I get to interact with, I love my hobbies, then guess what? That is all included here as well. So let's see what we have going on. We have the fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Now, she can be anywhere in your relationship. She could even be to describe yourself. If you're like, you know what, I am a fair woman. Now, if you don't, or if they don't fit the blonde, gray, white hair, being fair complected, another meaning for me is that they are a fair woman. You know, they are honest, they are truthful, they are, you know, generous, you know, all the things, you know, they're very fair. They treat everybody equally. All right, we have the lily for spiritual love coming in here, love on a spiritual level. But you also have the tulip for great passion. Maybe these are your favorite flowers, or you know, maybe you're getting flowers. You also have lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. You know, the lightning may strike and burn a bridge that you can't get back. And look, you got the rose too. Romance is in the air for you. Lots of flowers for you. You also have the ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So, you know, if you're not ready to commit to someone romantically, maybe you're going to do it at the business level here, you guys. You know, maybe you're merging or liquidating even just came to mind here. But, you know, this could be the month that you decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to get married, or at least I'm going to get engaged. I'm going to commit myself to the person that I love. Or maybe you're even recommitting to your significant other. Maybe this is the anniversary, you know, your anniversary month, you know, that's coming through as well. There are so many of us, so the possibilities are literally endless here, you guys. So, all right, let's see what's going on in career and finances for you this month of August, Pisces. You know, I always like to know what's going on with my money. I'm always like, hey, yo, give me $1 million. You know, like how nice would it be if you woke up tomorrow and there's just $1 million sitting in your account? So I'd be like, yep, I manifested that. I sure did. All right, let's see what we have. And you literally have money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Now, this isn't just sitting around on your blessed assurance expecting it to just fall into your lap. No, you have to get up. You have to actively seek it. You have to create things that are going to benefit you, you know, monetarily. You have the archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up for you. It's a time of new beginnings here for you guys, and you have to be brave enough to go through that archway. You have the V for victory in some endeavors, so you know you're already the champion before you even get started. Have that mindset that you are successful at whatever you put your hand, heart, and mind to. You have wealth. Look at those golden coins raining down on you, you guys. You know, maybe it's a windfall, maybe it's an inheritance, maybe it's winning a case of some kind, you guys. We also have the eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. So you know, the eagle is your eyes in the sky. They are a bird of prey, but they are known as symbols of strength, you guys. So you can absolutely triumph over anything that's in your way. You just got to put your mind to it and believe in yourself. All right, let's see what's going on in life for you this month of August, Pisces. You know, life do be lifing a little too hard sometimes. You know, your girl here is like, hey, yo, life, pump your brakes. Use some Vaseline. And life's like, nah, bro, you can handle it. And I'm like, just because I can, you know, don't mean I want to. I would like a little coast on easy street every once in a while. I don't want it to be so hard all the time. All right, you got the candle. You will be shown the way. And I always hear, put a candle in the window, you know, that old Creedence Clearwater Revival song. We have the bird flying. News is on the way. It will be reaching you very soon, and I feel like it's good news. You do have the skull for hidden secrets can harm you. You know, we don't always know what other people are up to, you know, so sometimes when things come out, they're very shocking. They rock us to our core. You have the sunrise for new creative ideas. You are creating new ventures, a fresh start. The sun is shining on you. It is rising on you. So, you know, the sun in Tarot is the happiest card in the deck. You have the hand in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So, you know, a closed mouth doesn't get fed, you guys. If you need help, ask for it. We have to activate our guides and our angels. We have to give them permission to work on our behalf. Ooh, you also got the apple. Temptation will test you. So, you know, in whatever area you struggle with temptation, but be careful because there is a viper in that tree waiting to bite you if you take that apple. So is it worth the bite? I don't think so. All right, let's see what our sixth sense is trying to tell us. You know, messages from our higher self coming in for you, Pisces, for this month of August. You have a number 35 for summer. Now, we are currently still in summer if you are in the same hemisphere as me. So, you know, this could be, you know, this summer or also next summer, I'm hearing as well. You also have a number 1, procrastination, and a number 16, manipulation. Let's see. Yeah, so you got quite a few here. Procrastination, manipulation, you know, those don't sound like good things at all, do they? All right, number 35, summer. Summer is here and life is good. It's time to explore new ideas or bring new life into projects and relationships, both personal and professional. I'm hearing something, there's something with your portfolio. Now, I'm not getting any more specifics other than that. So if that is meant for you, you are going to know. Opportunities are plentiful. It's a wonderful time when life simply flows with love, grace, and ease. Your life is in full bloom like the roses, you guys, and everything looks great. Cut back the weeds that try to get in your way. Watch out for summer storms. You did have the lightning up there, and harness their energy to fertilize your growth. Affirmation: I am grateful for this wonderful time because everything flows with love, grace, and ease. Ooh, yes, one more time. I am grateful for this wonderful time because everything flows with love, grace, and ease. Some good crystals are citrine, rose quartz, lapis lazuli, and merlinite. Ooh, okay, merlinite, that's a good one. All right, number 1, procrastination, and you can see laying on the moon there. You have great ideas, lots of talent, and now is the perfect time to put them to work. Start a business, get a new job, work on yourself, or find someone to love. Take whatever steps you can to bring positive changes into your life today. Focus on how and why you'll succeed, and this will help you stop overthinking and sabotaging yourself. Be flexible, go with the flow, and you'll learn everything you need to know along the way. Your success is assured. You are victorious already. Go for it. You are literally being given the green light here. The affirmation: I am always in the right place at the right time and successful in all my endeavors. Ooh, yes, that is powerful. One more time. I am always in the right place at the right time and successful in all my endeavors. And crystals are amethyst, which is the birthstone of February, citrine, and ruby, which is the birthstone for July. So, you know, things are happening, you guys. You know, you're getting a lot of different months, a lot of different kinds of timestamps for yourself here, right? I love it. All right, a number 16 for manipulation. Use skill and wisdom to manipulate situations positively. When anger, lies, and selfishness come into play, it's a negatively forceful way to gain the upper hand, and you should definitely not do that, you guys. So if you find yourself being manipulated negatively, understand that the person using this force is controlled by fear and not love. The best way to defeat it is by walking away. If that's not an option, keep your wits about you while looking for an avenue of escape. You know, a way can be made where you don't even see one. Remember, you can't talk sense to crazy. Oh Lord, ain't that the truth? The affirmation: I use power, not force, to accomplish everything. Yes, one more time. I use power, not force, to accomplish everything. Crystals are pneumite, labradorite, black obsidian, and carnelian. Ooh, okay, I love it. All right, let's get an everyday witch oracle message here for you for this month of August, Pisces. Let's see what else you need to know for this month of August. All right, we have air magic coming in, and air is the power of the mind, you guys. So air magic, calling on air. Thought and communication. So all right, without air there is no life. But unlike the earth element, which is solid and obvious, the element of air is more ephemeral and harder to visualize. You cannot, after all, hold a chunk of air in your hands the way you can a rock. So we often use something else to symbolize it, like a feather or incense. But that doesn't make it any less vital an element than earth, or any less powerful, as anyone who has ever lived through a hurricane or a tornado will tell you. Embrace the power of air with every breath and send your appreciation out on the breeze. You know, we can connect with air as simple as breathing, you know, when we're doing mindful breathing exercises. All right, let's get a moon magic mini deck message here for you, Pisces, this month of August. This is a new deck, and I have really enjoyed working with it and getting messages. All right, there's one. Let's get one more, at least one more. Let's see, this one here. All right, we have waxing crescent 3. I will not remain stuck. I choose change. We are not here to be stuck and stagnant. I will not remain stuck. I choose change. We also have moon goddess Hecate. I know my shadow side, and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. Ooh, I love it. I know my shadow side. You know, you got to work with the light and the dark, and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. All right, let's get some crystal wisdom mini deck messages here for you this month of August, Pisces. Let's see what else you need to know here. All right, that one and that one. All right, so you have Libyan gold tektite for manifestation. I manifest positive outcomes. Keep a positive outlook. Speak positively over yourself, over other people, and especially about the future, because it is not yet written in stone. It is a blank canvas. You can create whatever you want, so you might as well create a masterpiece for yourself. I manifest positive outcomes. We also have shungite for discipline. I practice the art of discipline, and it brings freedom to my soul. Yes, love it. I practice the art of discipline, and it brings freedom to my soul. All right, let's get your bonus. It is coming from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle. So what is it that the universe wants Pisces to know here for this month of August? All right, we have I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. Ooh, yes. Ooh, that kind of gave me chilly willies a little bit. All right, Pisces, these are your messages. I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, please drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Make sure you smash the heck out of that like button, that old thumbs up button down there. Hit it with the razzle dazzle. If you haven't already and you find you keep coming back here, please subscribe to the channel, you guys. That truly really means so very much to me. I love growth. I love expansion. I love being able to interact with you guys. It really does bring a lot of joy into my life. You know, you are part of the teamwork that makes this dream work. I wouldn't be able to do it without all of you. So from the bottom of my heart, I'm so very grateful and thankful to each and every single one of you. All right, Pisces, August, changes in your life, right? May this be your time to really sparkle and shine. Maybe these changes are coming in for you in the love department. Maybe you're committing, maybe you're, you know, watching your anger, you know, trying to control your emotions instead of letting them control you. Maybe you're wanting these changes in career and finances. You know, you are victorious. There is a chance for new beginnings, new opportunities. Money can rain on you, but you have to be willing to step up and do your own part. Or maybe you're like me and you want it to, you know, include your life as a whole. Trust that you will be shown the way, that there will be a hand when you need to reach out. Do not let temptation test you to the point that you know, get bit by a viper, you know, I mean, because once you accept the devil's offering in whatever area you're tempted in, it is very hard to come back from that. It's not impossible. You are already victorious. So manipulate situations for your highest and greatest good, but do it in a way that is, you know, putting good out. You know, don't be dirty or underhanded in any way, shape, or form. Good things are happening. Embrace all sides of yourself, okay? All right, Pisces, from the bottom of my heart, I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I want to say thank you, blessed be, namaste, and goodbye.